Please don't do that. Oh,
Don't do that.
what are you doing?
That's a
What are you
terrible
doing?
way
I
to.
had something caught in my throat.
That. Are you a cartoon?
Oh, yay!
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't
Stop
know
fucking snapping!
Don't snap.
Yeah, but I'm musical.
That's
It
why
doesn't
you
matter.
listen
It's
to
fucking annoying.
10-minute
Chris, I'm telling you, you gotta shut the fuck up during
right.
the fucking song,
Okay,
Chris.
Will, you're being-
Look at this fucking moron
Guys, hey,
snapping.
don't use it. I'm not going to be on a podcast if you can use fuck a lot.
Yeah, you
I'm
were
sorry.
snapping like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he just
Guys,
said fuck.
I know. Don't do that. It's offensive.
Hi, welcome to the When
Welcome
Minute.
to the Wednesday podcast starring
yeah,
Will
yeah.
Sasso.
Welcome
You're
to the
terrible. You're actually bad at this.
Welcome
God.
to the 10-minute podcast. I'm
You're
Will
so
Sasso.
fucking bad. I'm Chris D'Elia.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
And if you
Wow, now that was magic. Hey, Will here, all alone with you in the studio today at Hamfatter 1, as I like to call it. And that cacophonous mess you just listened to was the opening of an episode that never aired. Allow me to explain. Sometimes Brian, Chris, and I will record an episode of 10-minute podcast, and we just won't be that crazy about it. Sometimes there's a bit, and it doesn't work. Sometimes we're just kind of yammering all over each other, and it makes no sense to us. So we'll bank those episodes, and there's actually a handful of those episodes that have just never aired. So I thought it might be fun if today we played some segments from those episodes in a show I like to call Worst of TMP. Okay, so, well, off we go. This first one is from an episode where Brian describes a date, if you can call it that he went on a long time ago, and it sort of speaks for itself. So enjoy.
So I had a date with a girl who told me that she loved the Lord. And
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's
nothing
every other
until
girl.
nothing was interesting. Was I was like, wow, you love the Lord. She was really hot. And she goes, and I said, I started getting into a conversation about who the Lord was to her, and to her it was Jesus Christ. And I said,
else would it be?
can there be other lords? And she said no. And so then we got into this concept of, oh, I see. So Jesus is the only way, and everybody else is wrong.
Well, can I ask you a question?
And then I fucked her 1 hour later in her car.
No.
In my front seat, in my friend's driveway.
No way.
I sure did. And she wasn't calling for the Lord then, but she was going, oh, and doing that. She kept going, oh. I swear to God, oh. And I
was gonna ask
and
you.
I banged her, and I fucked her dirty style.
What are you?
I yanked her. This is when I was a lot younger, but I yanked her dress down and I stuck it in. Hey, bro, did you use a condom? No, I didn't. And then I remember like she was sort of sideways and I was pulling her butt up. I was rutting. I was rutting in her religious
Rutting?
in her religious vag.
Okay, don't say
Ew.
that. Don't
Well,
say
I'm
that.
just telling you what I did.
I was going to ask you.
That was one
have
crazy story.
That's fucking disgusting. Well,
don't
no, that's
think-
cool. But I have one actually.
And I really liked her, but I just couldn't get with the fact that she was that religious.
Yeah.
And we dated for a while, but it just didn't make sense.
And that
to
willing
me.
to fuck you in the front seat of your friend's car too. That's a real person.
Immediately.
That's a real person to.
That's
to
always
hang
a plus, though.
So you see what I mean? You don't want that. You don't want 10 minutes of that. I probably could have stood to hear way more of that. I enjoyed the heck out of that story, didn't I? I was laughing real hard. But as I remember, that episode just swirled deeper and deeper into the darkness. Chris told a date story that was both disgusting and depressing, and then I told one that was straight up disgusting. And I'm really happy no one will ever hear it. So moving on, this next clip is just Chris and I making fun of Brian, which is something we do sometimes on the show. We just take the piss out of our old buddy Bry. He certainly doesn't deserve it, but he's a good sport. And but this one makes no sense. We're doing these weird characters, like guys that would play D&D and Worlds of Warcraft or something. Anyway, just enjoy. I don't know what we're doing.
It's a fucking a shell, a conch shell that
Right.
you blow when you sound an army.
And you bought that at an arts and crafts store that you go to?
No,
Hey guys, I got the shell and I got my jester hat.
I went to Michael's.
Guys!
I bought a conch.
guys,
What?
don't do that.
Don't do what?
I'm trying to do the soundtrack.
What aisle is your sea shells in?
I'm trying to do the fucking soundtrack to my life, and it's not that.
Do you guys have pipe cleaners?
I don't talk like that.
Do you guys have gold pipe cleaners? Because I just got these silver pipe cleaners, but I was doing my outfit in purple and gold because I'm a royal jester to the royal court.
Hey guys, this makes me laugh. You don't have your own aisle for sea.
Okay.
For sea.
You know what you're doing?
You guys, I was going to head over to the Vaughn's for some elbow
know what you're
macaroni,
doing?
but if you have it here, I would, because I noticed you do have paper plates.
You're pissing off my fans. Okay? You're
Excuse
pissing
me,
off my
I
fans.
have a little bit of spring hay fever.
It's not
Do you
funny.
guys
It's not
have
funny. I
any
don't think it's
elbow
funny.
macaroni?
You know what helps with
I don't
that?
think it's funny.
Time,
You know-
and spice, other spices.
I don't think this is funny.
Elmer's has a sparkle glue. If you guys have sparkle glue, I've noticed you have sparkle paste. Excuse me for a minute.
What is that? What is he
That's
doing?
you sneezing.
You guys,
Stop doing that.
Here's two things about me that you might find interesting. My mom sewed this jester outfit, and I have horrible BO.
Guys,
That is really interesting.
Okay, not funny, just not funny for an entire episode. Anyway, here's a clip that never aired from 10 Minute Podcast's favorite urban comedian, Shauna.
Radio, the great medium. Everybody, this is why I always say, everybody loves Shauna. Shauna love everybody dick.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Everybody loves Shauna, and Shauna loves everybody's
That's right.
dick?
Yeah, everybody loves Shauna. Shauna loves everybody dick. That's the name of my 8th comedy album.
That sounds like that's not a family album. That's
Shauna
very
love
awful.
everybody dick, y'all. I used to come out on stage. I'd be like, whoever introduced me, be like,
Right.
yo, you're going to be seeing this person around. She started out
we
Catch a
got it.
Rising Star in 1986.
Yeah, we get it.
And Shauna. And I hit the stage with a boom, pow. I'd be like, hey, what's up? I love y'all dick.
Okay.
A lot of my jokes be about dick.
But
Yeah,
hold on, though,
well,
Shauna.
A
What
lot
about
of jokes. A lot of jokes.
Right.
A lot of jokes.
Okay.
A lot of jokes.
Okay.
I
A lot of jokes.
understand.
A lot of jokes.
I understand. I understand, but Shauna, what about, aren't you alienating your female listeners? They don't have, as you say, dick.
I noticed that most of the motherfuckers that come through my show I got a lot of Latina men who bring these women's, but a lot of them don't speak English. They don't understand, but everybody understands the language of dick, y'all.
yeah,
That's right.
We forgot about that.
She keeps it real. Okay, last one. This is just Brian blathering on about acting and monologues, and you don't want to hear 10 minutes of this.
I study the craft of acting. Okay,
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I could do a monologue and break your
how many
fucking.
monologues?
I could break your heart.
And
right
how many
now.
monologues do you have under your belt right now that you could do?
Yeah, how many
50,
monologues do you
50,
have
I could do
chambered?
one.
50
You
monologues.
have 50 monologues ready to go.
Ready to go.
Just chambered.
Yeah,
Ready to go. Bang, bang, bang,
I got
bang.
one where a boy doesn't have any hands, but he wants to be a piano player, and he's talking.
Okay, well, that boy's shit out of luck, and that's
Yeah.
a stupid fucking premise for a monologue.
What's
His
that?
dad's
Or a
asking.
movie.
He's asking his dad for
What's
piano
that?
lessons.
What's that play called? Nope. Is that what it's called? Nope.
Dad, I got music inside of me, and I know if you give me a chance, I can play the piano.
Why is he
Well, why
have
is
a
he from
southern?
Because he's from Tennessee. I'm milk these cows even though I ain't got no hands, Paul. To show you how proud you're gonna be of me. Most importantly, though, I love the piano. I love the piano. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Okay.
Don't laugh, guys. I'm not even getting into it yet.
At what point in the play is that?
Well, you know what's amazing is doing something like of high art for you idiots is such a fucking waste of time because you can't even see what I'm doing. Like, can't even see the craft and the subtleties in the character.
I'm looking right at you, saying how I ain't got no hands, Papa. Watch me milk these cows, but sure hell,
But
I
there,
want to play
right
the
there
piano.
is right there is terrifying. The fact that this kid is trying to milk cows.
All right, so
Two
can I
stumps.
just say,
What?
well, what's the difference between the way you're doing it and the way I do it? When I say,
Go ahead.
"Hey, Pa, I'm gonna milk these cows."
I don't believe you.
What do you?
I don't believe
Well,
you.
first of all, you're not listening to me.
don't-
Okay,
or
first
check
of all,
your-
I
Or
didn't
check
even-
this out. Here's the end of your play. Hey, Pa, I done did it. I played the piano, and now I'm part of the symphony.
How did you know that was the end of the? Did you read?
Well,
how did you?
I think it's pretty easy to predict. In the end, he wins, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It's,
Why are you getting all? Why are you...
Well, there you have it. So it's over. The beautiful piano music means it's over. Thank you for listening to this very weird episode of 10 Minute Podcast. I hope you enjoyed some of these clips from episodes that have never aired. I think that's called an exclusive. And thanks for subscribing and downloading on iTunes. If you enjoyed the show, please tell some friends and tell them to download and subscribe so we can keep this whole thing going. What do you say, huh? We're on the Stitcher Smart Radio app, which you can download to your smartphone and your tablet. We're on Twitter at 10MinPod. Please tweet us your feedback. We do read all that stuff, and all of this info is available at 10minutepodcast.com, so visit us there. And you know, it's kind of weird doing the show without Brian and Chris. On one hand, it's great because you can speak freely without being interrupted constantly. But on the other hand, I have to fight this bad guy and his kung fu gang all by myself. Ha ha ha! You're not so tough without your friends around you, Sasso. Fuck you. You got that. Why don't you take this and this and this?